Alright, so here's my audience, Ben. And I'm going to be talking today about golf. So, have you ever tried to play golf and you had to give up because of not being able to hit straight or just not being able to get the ball to go where you wanted it to go? Well, most of the time, in fact almost 100% of the time, that's because of your swing. Now I'm going to be talking today about 3 different areas of your swing that can be improved to significantly better your golf game and your overall swing. Now these are your grip, transferring your weight, and keeping your head down. Now the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is your grip. Now there's mainly 2 different styles that you can have your grip, and the first is like a baseball grip, just like you're swinging a baseball bat, where you just grab. Your hands are not interlocking at all, they're not connected, they're just right next to each other holding onto the club. Now, the next grip that you can have is the one that I prefer to use, and many players do too, is where you interlock. And this can be done in kind of 2 different ways, and it is by putting your thumb inside your palm and gripping like that. And another way is by taking your left index finger and putting it inside of your right pinky, just like that, in gripping. And I've also found out just recently that I could gain up to 20 more yards by doing it to the first 2 fingers of that hand, because it snaps your wrist more. And so anyway, on to my next point, which is transferring weight. Now, transferring weight can generate a lot of power, and this is done in like 2 main areas, which I'll discuss. And the first is on your backswing. Now, when you go to take your backswing, you're sitting here in your ready stance and you have your grip and you swing back, and when your club is just above, the club tip is just above your shoulder, is when you're going to kind of lean back into it. And then when you uncoil and bring yourself through, that's where you get a ton of power out of your swing. And then you follow through, and which brings me to the next point of your weight transfer, which is your finishing stance. And after you swing back and hit your backswing and you come up through, you're going to end up with your club behind you, and you're going to be facing down the fairway in the direction that you hit. And you're going to make sure all your weight was going forward to transfer all of that weight energy that you have coming through into the ball to make it move forward. And you're going to have to finish with your back foot facing that way, and you're going to totally commit yourself to facing in that direction that you're hitting. Now my last point is to keep your head down. And this is done by squaring your shoulders when you're getting ready to swing, just before. And another thing is to keep your eyes on the ground where the ball is the entire time. And you can either do this by keeping your eyes on the ball the entire time, or what I personally do is to just watch the ground where the ball is the entire time, even after you hit the ball. Now, so when you swing, you keep your head in one position, and then you follow through. And even, this is what I do, even after you hit the ball, you keep your head where it is and then look up. If you look up too early, this can change the way you're holding the club and either open the club head or close the club head, which can cause the ball to either veer off to the right or to the left and not go where you want it to. Now, these are some of the things that can improve your swing, such as holding the club or the grip, transferring your weight, and keeping your head down to greatly improve your performance on the golf course. So always remember to keep your grip steady. Transferring weight will generate tons of power, and follow through with your head. And thank you for listening. Hope to see you out in the course of time.
Wonderful.